I don't know who's starting. I'm starting. Hey guys, welcome back to Unqualified Sports Talk, episode 25. Do we know any good sports ball players that are number 25?
Mark
Sports
Teixeira.
ball, sports ball players that are number 25.
What's Shady 25? Reggie Bush.
Reggie
Locked it.
Bush. There we go.
Bring
Reggie
back
Bush
the
was
Heisman.
right.
No.
He was not a Heisman winner officially. But happy Reggie Bush episode, everybody. We're happy you're joining us on this lovely Thursday evening where the NFL is kicking off its season with the Hall of Fame game. And I guess it's not really important, but it's the last Sunday until the Super Bowl that we don't have football. That the last we have football every Sunday from
Yeah.
now
We have football.
on. It's okay. But speaking of football, guys, we like the NFL, don't we?
A little bit,
Yeah.
A little bit.
most of the time.
Mm-hmm. But obviously, we celebrated last week Aaron Rodgers being back. Congratulations, Aaron Rodgers. But this week, he probably had the greatest human accomplishment of all time, meaning he had it today, and he threw a ball into a basket. And that's
That
about
sounds
it.
like another sport.
Now you shoot the ball into the basket.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
He threw it.
Completely different.
Yep. But congratulations, Aaron Rodgers.
It was
We
awesome.
just had to bring that up because it was so freaking cool. But this week for our debate of the year, we have top 3 kick returners / punt returners. And so, Carson, you want to kick us off here, buddy? No pun intended. I actually didn't mean to do that, but I had to say that after to.
Well, number 3, we all know the greatest kick returner in NFL history and punt returner is what's his name for the Bills? Andre Roberts.
Yeah, he's by
True.
far the greatest.
And for some reason he's the greatest. No clue why.
Every
And then
commentator just won't shut up about him.
they just know that he's the greatest,
But then actually, he
Uh,
had a really, really good season last year, which was hilarious.
which is hilarious. But we don't count that because it's just so funny how people talk about him. Just like how Xavier Howard, it was hilarious, and then he had an outbreak season. I said outbreak, sorry. A really good season. So hey, it's whatever. But number 2, who I would put number 1, but I hate him for reasons. Naheem Hines. Remember that time he had 2 touchdowns in a game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why he's at number 2.
Go
Name
Pack.
someone else who's done
Wow.
it. I don't think anyone else had done that, so that's pretty cool. And then number 1 is obviously my favorite returner in the league,
Cordell.
and he was also at a NASCAR race one time. No, my freaking boy Gunner from the Patriots. He's an absolute monster. He's the next Edelman. Next to Edelman. And he's taking one to the
Wow.
house in the playoffs too, probably.
Hmm.
So there you go.
Thank you, Carson.
Has he ever caught a pass?
Yeah, but matters.
That was not like a
Did
like a slam. I was
Devin
thinking about it.
Hester ever catch a pass? Mattered. Hall of Famer without it.
True.
Sorry, GOAT without it.
Am I allowed next?
Yeah, if
Absolutely.
you bring up the fact that we made infinite money one time, but we can't say how on the record.
No, it's because it's highly classified and illegal. But number 3, this guy actually used to play for the Bills, but I didn't like him there. Ray McLeod had a really good season for the Steelers. I think he could potentially have an outbreak season. That's why I'm putting him here. I said it too.
You can't say outbreak.
Number, and these are just I don't know. I feel like returner's a weird position right now. We don't have. I mean, Cordell Patterson's not what he was. You don't have a Percy Harvin type player, Devin Hester type player, or what was Josh Cribbs. You don't have
Yes,
any of
sir.
those.
Josh Cribbs, the GOAT.
Yeah, you don't have any of these kind of guys. So I'm just kind of throwing names out that I want to be good at this position, and I think could be good. So that's why Ray McLeod's there. Number 2, I'm gonna put Jabril Peppers.
Let's go. He can do it all.
He can do it all, dude.
Literally
He is
everything.
the Swiss Army knife of football. And number 1, all of this is mainly punt return in my eyes. Because all you really need for a kick return is a speed demon. Punt return's a little different. We got Hunter Renfrow.
Stop.
Yes, sir.
No, the thing is, though, he's not a bad returner by any means, right? He has to. He's actually very good and can actually be dangerous. So I don't think it's that absurd putting him on the list ahead of Andre Roberts.
Yeah. You mean the greatest returner in the league?
Yeah, I didn't have to put him on the list because we already know he's S tier.
That's true.
That leaves you, Austin.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if you knew that.
I was waiting for the stats guy to start to finally voice his opinion, but so Bryce, I'm picking up right where you left off because my number 3 is Hunter Renfrow as well.
Fair.
Clemson hero turned not Belichick system hero. Should have been
So-
Belichick system hero.
Ray McLeod was Clemson guy too.
So I just I'll never forget watching that national championship, and that's not anything I can say about any other national championship. But that
Well,
one was
to a
interesting.
championship.
The last one where he caught the game winner, though. That one.
Okay.
But then my number 2 is Mecole Hardman because, like Bryce was talking about, kick returner, speed demon. It's what you need, and he plays.
He is.
What Carson?
It's what he is.
It
Speed
is.
demon.
Yep. And he plays with Tyreek Hill, so to be able to call him a speed demon whenever he plays with Tyreek Hill, that's impressive, in my opinion. But I'm sorry, Carson, I have to put Nyheim Hines number 1 because whenever I looked up punt and kick returner stats, he's literally perfect. He had 30 returns for 300 yards. That's literally perfect. Math.
Well, we're also that is 100% success rate. We're also previewing the next season as well, so
True. So maybe this year he'll go 40 for 400.
Yeah, which would be the same rate, not any more or less impressive.
Yeah, but think about it. Eventually he'll get to 100, 1,000.
$1 million.
$1 million.
But
All
I
right.
can't wait
well,
for
that's
Devin
not actually
Hester to have a
position, but it's
child.
position. Dude, Devin Hester Jr. is going to be a problem.
They're not even going to have kick returns in the NFL.
Okay, guys, the reason Devin Hester was so dangerous is because he wore those breathing strips. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop.
Like the ones on your nose.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's the cheat code.
Duh.
Okay, but
Well, guys,
how
moving
much
on.
longer? How
What?
much longer will they actually have kick returns and punt returns in the NFL?
Forever.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can ever convince them otherwise. I mean, obviously they've moved against it, but they're not going to be able to completely abolish it.
I think so too.
I hope not.
I'd be fine if they changed the onside rule though to 4th and 20 or 4th and 15 or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because while it is exciting to see whenever it does happen, it never happens. So
I agree.
But that is why it's exciting to see.
true.
One time Micah Hyde.
It was, gosh, stop. The greatest play in NFL history.
It literally was.
It might be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look it up.
Yep. Just type Micah Hyde. It'll come up, especially if you go onside kick. But guys, something happened.
Something did happen.
A lot happened.
Andre
More
Drummond to the Sixers.
The dynamic duo, Joel Embiid at 4. Andre Drummond at 5.
Did you see Joel Embiid? What's the word? Welcoming him, rolling his eyes.
No, what?
He walked up, like dapped him up, and did a little side hug, and then I don't remember who posted it. It was something on Instagram, and it zoomed in on him with his eyes just rolled.
He wasn't feeling it.
He wasn't, but he also very recently called out Andre Drummond and called him a bum. Well, not recently.
Ooh.
And now he's his backup.
Good luck getting a rebound. Anyone else?
Literally. Andre Drummond has to be the most efficient rebounder of all time.
He has to be.
And Joel Embiid is massive.
Well, what about Wadman? Shut up.
But what are some other big free agency signings we can quickly run through?
Kawhi, not technically being a Clipper right now.
He's going to be. He just declined his option.
But not technically. He's still, for some reason, not signed.
I mean, out of all,
he is the weirdest player in history. So
yeah,
he is.
Like literally,
he could. Like him.
Like out of all the players in the NBA, I mean, who else would just randomly not re-sign and go somewhere else?
Kawhi.
Exactly.
There's like
one team
that could offer him
a couple years ago.
Contract. Yeah.
Then he didn't, and so was Paul George or something.
Remember when Kawhi, Kyrie, and LeBron were all supposed to go to the Knicks like 2 years ago, and KD?
Yeah, it was Kyrie, Zion, and KD.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
The Knicks.
They did.
I know.
So close.
Yeah. And then we got Dinwiddie to the Wizards. And did y'all see the 5-team trade that the I think it was the Nets were involved in, where they just get 2 free draft picks? They didn't give up anything. There's in the trade.
Yeah, it was like they took on a player or something, or gave away. I don't remember what it was, but awesome. That was still like technically a part of the Westbrook trade.
It was the Spurs. They traded nothing away and got Hutchinson.
Yeah.
And a 2022 second round pick for nothing.
Yep. I mean,
they just had to eat the cap.
Money.
Yeah.
I think that's what was necessary to like make space for some player.
Which is so funny.
Insert player.
That's wild.
They just got free. That's like Kyle Korver, except not even close.
And if Kawhi were to leave the Clippers, the only team that could offer him is, I think, the Thunder.
Really?
Without a sign and trade. Also saw that it's increasingly likely by the minute that that Schroeder gets involved in a sign and trade.
Good. Get him out.
Because
Get him out.
He can't really go places and get paid either because of the cap space thing.
Is it really that bad?
Yep.
Wow.
So the only other team other than Oklahoma City that could offer him what he wants is, I think, Charlotte. So
and they don't need another guard.
You sit behind LaMelo, or you sit behind
Rozier.
Why is there no nickname for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA, Student Government Association.
I thought it was Gilly.
Yes, sir.
No, there's already a Gilly.
Who?
In the NFL.
Student Government Association.
Oh. Student Government Association. We have Fat Lowry in Miami now.
Hey, hook 'em Lowry.
Yeah,
guys,
reunited.
Yeah, but the biggest thing.
Does that mean the Heat are in the finals? That was a joke.
Probably they just were without him.
That's never going to happen again.
I mean, hey, the Heat are going to be somewhere between 2-7 in the East and lose in the second round.
Yep.
But then
Probably.
again, Jimmy Butler has earned my respect. So, if they beat the Bucks, I wouldn't be surprised.
PJ Tucker's also to the Heat.
Seems like a really weird move.
Non-needle moving move, but still.
Yeah, it's not
sweet.
at all.
Yeah, it's such a weird move for him, though.
Speaking of not moving the needle, the Bulls
signing Caruso, DeRozan, and Lonzo.
Yeah, they might still just be middling.
They'll probably be a 6 or 7 seed.
Yep. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You get to play the
what you
Lakers in the
wanted?
first round.
But then again, I mean, hey, since MJ, they had Derrick Rose, hope with Derrick Rose, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Derrick Rose had that one buzzer beater against the Cavs, but still lost the series.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still important.
It is. It's on every highlight reel.
They're better now than they were.
And if Lauri Markkanen comes back, or if they get rid of him, that team might look even better.
Zach LaVine's an all-star.
Yeah, and he's an all-star, and he's the only one. Lonzo's better than ever.
It's very weird.
It is.
Like, why does he not want to stay in New Orleans with Zion?
Yeah, they had really good chemistry too.
Money. He's getting paid $20 million a year to go play with the Bulls.
Yeah, but was he getting paid that much less in New Orleans?
Probably. Probably just coming off his rookie deal,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, enough then. Fair enough.
What a weird.
Dinwiddie to the Wizards. Wizards got a big 3.
Who's the third?
Beal, Dinwiddie, and Kuzma.
Stop.
Yo.
I was thinking Davis Bertans.
I saw that all over social media. That they had a big 3 now. And obviously the comments were awesome, as you'd imagine.
But give Kuzma some volume. We might actually see him get better.
Can they re-sign Marcin Gortat?
Because they're going to be bad. They're going to be bad. Did you say Marcin Gortat?
Yeah, can they bring him back?
I was about to say, he hadn't been in the league since I was 12.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't heard that name in years.
I think he's playing in like Poland or Russia or something.
Well, as we know,
he's on my G League team in 2K21. Guy looks exactly like him.
Stop. As we know, with Pau Gasol, you can play for your international team like 5 years after you retire from the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why would the Nets trade away their best bench player?
They got like a second rounder for him too.
Because they have, Kyrie and Harden and Kevin Durant.
And probably cap reasons too.
Yeah.
I imagine. But then the Lakers signed everybody who was over the age of 32.
Literally.
What was it? Trevor Ariza, obviously Russ.
Wayne Ellington or something.
Yeah, Wayne Ellington. Kent Bazemore.
Yeah.
Carmelo.
Melo.
No, yeah, Melo.
Dwight Howard.
What?
Dwight came back in.
But
three of those three guys on that team are over the age of 36.
They know their window.
Now.
Kendrick Nunn signed with them as well. Malik Monk signed with them as well.
They re-signed THT.
Stop.
Sounds like a drug.
Yeah, it's called Taylor Horton Tucker, baby. Best drug in the game.
Doesn't he have like a 7'3" wingspan?
Not big, not bigger. Not bigger than. Well.
Stop.
There's one wingspan out there that sets the record for the longest wingspan ever. Man, it's under 7 foot tall. He's 6'9".
Nice.
THT has a 7'1" wingspan at 6'4".
Not big enough.
Still impressive though.
It is. Congratulations,
taller
THT.
than me, probably.
He's going to be a solid role player for him.
I think so.
Actually, Actually,
You put decent or mediocre players on a team with superstars in like a gel kind of role, and you can see him. You can see him succeed. I mean, we saw Patty Mills do it for years.
where did he just go? The first time he's not going to be on the Spurs? I
Brooklyn.
think?
No, didn't he play for Toronto or something?
When? Patty Mills was on that first team when they the Heat.
Patty Mills definitely played somewhere else. He had to have.
Well, me
He's
and my
been
brother
in
called
Portland.
him Armband Man during those finals with the Heat because he wore an armband and thought it was sweet.
I guess I'm thinking of somebody else that left the Spurs.
No, Patty
This
Mills
was
has
in
been
the
in
Spurs.
Portland for 2 years.
Yeah, but that was before LeBron, or before LeBron finals. Since then, he's been with them the whole time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not Kyrie, KD, and Zion, but Kemba Walker to the Knicks. You think Stephen A. Smith is happy?
No.
Yes.
You think Spike Lee is happy?
Yes.
They definitely had to run it through Spike Lee to make sure it was okay.
Stop. You know they do with every move.
Yeah, I know. I'm seriously.
So now it's what? Kemba, Julius Randle, and R.J. Barrett.
Mitchell Robinson. Oh, yeah, R.J. Barrett. And Mitchell Robinson.
Wow.
And
Big
Dennis
four.
Smith Jr.
How much money?
20. What do you mean how much money?
Did he get? No. For Dennis Smith Jr. NC State.
Oh, that's really funny.
20.
20.
Wasn't it 10?
20.
I don't know. I know DeAndre Ayton got 10, wasn't it? Or was it 100?
I think
He
it was
got
100.
100K.
Yeah, it was 100. Because the fans were chanting, "Where's the 100K?"
Oh, well, Trevor Lawrence got paid millions of dollars every year to play at Clemson, so it's fine.
Probably.
There's no way he didn't.
You know, Kyle Guy wasn't allowed to put up a wedding registry when he was still in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
we hate
crazy.
him, so screw him.
He
I know,
eats Tide Pods.
That's just stupid, though.
Oh, it is. But not that it makes sense, but it makes sense because it's the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
That dumb things like that would happen.
Kyle Guy wore AirPods once.
But hey,
Sorry,
now
I
all
don't
of that
hate
is
you,
over.
Guy. If you're listening, I want you on the show. But I also hate you. Guys, something happened last Saturday.
Stand, salute. At ease, soldier.
I've never been so
Orion.
sad.
Our friend
Orion Kosi.
Friend of the show, Orion Kosi.
Friend of the show, Orion Kosi. USC debut. Got punched in the face one too many times. And that last time, sent him to the ground in a fashion unlike anything I've ever seen.
The Masters.
On CBS. No, but in all seriousness, he definitely got beat. The guy had 10 inches of reach on him, so that sucks.
Which was so stupid.
He had a really good first round, though. Really good.
He did. But also, I kind of felt like he was fighting in spite of the reach disadvantage, which doesn't seem good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he did well for the situation he's in. Like, you don't want to be putting yourself in that situation. Maybe he's in too high of a weight class. I'm just spitballing at this point.
Also though,
didn't look like a match.
Borey weighed in like 4 pounds overweight.
That's true, but it didn't seem like the weight really made a difference.
No, it probably didn't. You know, Ryan was still winning the wrestling battle.
Yeah,
he
was winning the grappling. So.
Yep, I mean, that's his first UFC fight, right? He has a lot to figure out still. He's still young.
Same thing we saw with Jared. He came back, got fight of the night.
Yeah, I mean,
Looked really good.
there's always adjustments to be made. Like Orion even said on Instagram, there's a lot to learn from it, which I'm sure there is, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
hate to see it, but happens.
And it's not
Yeah,
like he
and
had 20 amateur fights.
nothing but the best. Nothing but the best.
Or sorry, 20 pro
Expected from him
fights.
next.
Like he had 7 pro fights previously. Like that's not a lot.
I think
So
I
Yeah.
would have rather him went the distance and got dominated the whole time though, because I
Oh,
think there's a lot more to learn from that, and because he's never fought the distance.
yeah, you're right. Or he's finished every single one of his fights, or I mean now.
But yeah, the only one he
Well,
hasn't finished, he got finished.
Yep.
yeah.
But hey, he'll be back. We're excited. We'll watch the next fight. Like it's his first fight, and be just as excited.
100%.
Yep.
Could
But
not be happier.
no, we're still proud of you, Ryan. Promise.
Yep, we really do promise. Even though we are extremely disappointed in the result, we're not disappointed in the fighter.
We
Next
love
time,
you.
yep, next time be just like the first. Every time from now on, he's our friend. I mean, he's a friend of the show. What can we say? But guys,
Yep.
something's happening.
Something's happening. The
And it
Black
has a
Beast.
number.
7.
Dude, that video of Derek Lewis, aka the Black Beast, like pretending to be hurt
Coming
in
back
that
and
fight.
punching
Oh,
the body kick or whatever.
yeah, dude, it's just awesome. I love
Literally
him.
playing possum in the middle of the UFC ring.
He is full of crap.
I love it. He's so exciting. But he has a huge assignment this weekend in Cyril Gahn. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
mean,
know everybody says this against the Black Beast, and somehow Black Beast always wins, but it's going to be him out of this one on top, I think.
But this will be
yeah,
a
I
fun one
mean,
to watch. Like it really could go either way.
yeah, well, it's the same old story. Black Beast is not the better fighter. He's going to get outclassed the whole time. It's just whether or not he can catch him, which
All
we
he needs,
know time and time again he can.
he has 5 rounds to land one punch.
Yep. And we've seen him fight awful fights and not get that one punch and still survive, but
Mhm.
lose. So, I
I mean,
mean,
Cyril Gahn's not the type of guy that's going to knock your head off.
no, he
He's
doesn't.
super,
He literally doesn't do that.
he's super technical and by the book.
Which, hey, respect to him. He wins fights. He dominates guys. Like he just
Oh,
goes
I've
out
never
there
seen
and
Cyril Gahn get punched before.
yeah, no, his goal is to just be better, and all respect to him.
Yeah, I mean, he literally gets in, touches him a couple times, out, in, out, in, out, and he doesn't get touched, and he's just putting these touches on guys, and it's getting him points. He's winning the clinch battles, just wrapping them up, a couple punches, disconnect, punch, wrap up. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
it's not the most exciting, but it gets the job done.
hey, brilliance is brilliance, right? And it
Mhm.
wins.
Yep.
So I mean, and obviously we know how I feel about the heavyweights, so
Yeah.
I'll be watching. And Derek Lewis is much must watch TV.
Yeah, if he
Obviously,
could
because
Never,
he's a character.
yeah, never know what's gonna happen. No clue what he's gonna say. That's for sure.
Balls was hot.
Yeah, like what the heck?
and if he could ever figure out like some more control to his fighting, him and Gano would be more fun to watch.
Than the last time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Cyril Gahn and Gano would be the better fight, honestly.
Probably, at least at this point. Like,
Mhm.
but Ngannou's just so scary now that he has like a more technical side. It's not just I'm gonna knock you down and then literally punch your face through the canvas.
Yeah. But we'll see whenever. I mean, honestly, probably Ngannou John Jones is going to happen before anything else.
It better. There's literally nothing else I want to see.
Literally.
Actually, ever.
Burr. Well, I mean, other than that, the card kind of sucks now that Amanda Nunes is out.
Yeah.
It's all
But
in
hey,
preparation for
whatever.
266.
Which Bryce Turner secured his tickets for.
Huge.
Let's go.
Dude, so excited. It's going to be the best night ever. Ever. Well, guys, do you know what comes after UFC each week?
I don't know.
Austin, do you know?
I think it starts with an S.
And ends with a...
Eggmonts.
Eggmont.
Egg hunts. That's not right.
So
well, we started off in the
what
same
comes
way,
next?
each and every single very much week, with some
The
trivia,
week.
which Carson Prim, I believe, is delivering to us on this Holy Friday.
Trivia alert. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
So ready?
Promise?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Bryce.
I meant to say
All
yes.
right.
I just forgot.
All right. In honor of the Hall of Fame game tonight, give me as much information as you can about the first ever Hall of Fame game. I'll accept it as a correct answer if you can give me the year, either team, and the winner.
Well, I don't know the year, but I'm going to go with the Jets versus the Packers.
Okay.
And the Jets won.
Austin, is this one of the ones that you can't make a guess at?
No, I mean, okay, so I don't know the year either. So I'll guess 67. It was in August. I know that because it's always in August. Smile.
Well,
I'll say
the three after
Steelers.
the first one were in September.
Never mind. It's not always in August. So it's be Steelers and what other team did you say, Bryce? Jets?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say Jets. So Giants because they're the other New York team.
Okay.
No, I changed one of my teams to the Oilers instead of the Packers.
I don't think the Oilers existed at that point, did they?
I meant the Packers.
They might have, for all I know.
And then I'll say the Steelers won.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm ready.
August 11th. Stop. August 11th, 1962.
Okay.
So that means we're coming up on this one's year 59. Well, technically this is the 60th one, but a few of them didn't happen. Three of them didn't happen, but still. It was the New York Giants.
Yes, sir.
So congratulations, Austin. Versus the St. Louis Cardinals, who I thought were a baseball team.
Yeah.
I
was actually thinking about saying the Cardinals, but I didn't. I know that
But
makes a really interesting story. But
of course, the Arizona Cardinals. And the winner was, I guess, the fans, because it ended in a tie.
What?
21-21. First ever Hall of Fame game. So we can't really have a stat about the winning team or the losing team because, well, there weren't either.
That's awesome, though.
Fair.
But the Giants that year did go 12-2. So there you go.
Went pretty well.
Yep. And the Cardinals did not go 12-2.
Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know.
But that's a friendly reminder. Let's watch the Hall of Fame game tonight.
Yeah, I am after this. It comes on at 8:00. It's in 15 minutes, so we need to hurry the
No,
F up.
We can't date our episodes because they're inanimate objects. You can't date.
I forgot. That's the Hall of Fame games in an undisclosed amount of time. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And it
True.
might
Hey,
not
Carson,
be
you just want
today
the
either.
wheels to keep on churning for you, buddy?
Yeah, hook 'em. I don't know why, but I have 3 UFC fights. Um,
Well, you also have an update this week, Carson,
yeah, we also have an update this week, but which is
because
first?
yeah, you're 38, 36 and 1 as
Hey,
of now.
so
Above 500.
technically, if Carson put $100 on each game, assuming that you win your money back, Carson made $200.
Easy.
Yeah, and assuming it was 50-50.
That's what I said.
Easy.
Oh, we should count the spreads in that. Stop.
Oh, there's
Okay.
no way.
That
But
would kill Austin. Wait,
you
guys,
had a couple of good
38
weeks, so
38 plus 36 plus 1 is 69.
Nice.
Holy
very.
crap.
Let's go.
So
Except
we
not
got
at all.
nowhere close. So we got the 3 we got 3 fights. We've got Michael Chiesa versus the Silent Assassin. So I don't care who wins, so I'm gonna go 5-round draw.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though it's a 3-round fight. Uh No. Give me no, screw it. Let's go draw.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, it can happen. All right, so now we have Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. Well, I mean,
You have to go with him,
come
right?
on. You literally have to go with Jose Aldo.
I agree.
He's the GOAT.
Except against Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Also, do you know what GOAT stands for?
No.
Bryce, enlighten him.
GOAT stands for gosh.
Give me the
I
money.
need to get Bryce Turner some moon shoes from back in like 2009 when you would strap your feet in those things and you would jump. They're like trampolines on your feet.
Wait, didn't we have
Let's
a
go.
conversation about this
Yeah.
on one of our episodes about whether or not everyone in the NBA should wear moon shoes?
We
Moon
did.
shoes.
We did.
Wow. What a
I mean,
callback. All
okay.
right, and then
Yeah.
Black Beast versus Cyril doesn't finish his fight's gone. Give me the Black Beast because that's exciting.
Fair.
Future this or that idea, moon shoes or wheelies. Is that what they're called?
Heelys.
Heelys, thank you.
Wheelies.
Hook 'em, Derek Lewis. That's all I gotta say. My balls is hot. All right, top 3. Who's top 3?
I mean, this week we got top 3 Nintendo characters.
Mm.
And Bryce, I know you're excited about this one, so will you hit lead off for us?
Okay. Coming in at number 3, I guess. I mean, I have to put Mario somewhere on my list just because I grew up playing all the games. So, I mean, I have to for good reason. I have to put Mario on the list, okay? Number 2, I know Carson makes fun of me for playing these games, but I'm going Richter from Castlevania. All of those games were originally on the NES before they were on any other platform, so in my eyes, they're Nintendo characters. And then coming in at number 1. Now this was a tough decision for me. But in the end, I think I had to go with I don't know, guys. This is so hard for me. Wait. So with this, it has to be originally from Nintendo, right?
I mean, there's if you think that it works, then it works. Like, we're not gonna be super specific.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this exactly counts, but we're gonna have to go with freaking Lugia. He's
That definitely counts.
That
okay.
that 100% counts.
Okay. He's not my favorite Pokemon, okay? But he represents the series back in the old days of the Game Boy Pokemon Silver. Lugia was the legendary for
athlete.
that game. The first game where you could go to 2 separate regions in one game. I don't know. I never played actual Silver. I played Soul Silver, the remake. But I mean, in essence, it's the same thing, right? And I don't know. That's where a lot of my Pokemon memories come from. Obviously, my favorite Pokemon game of all time is Emerald. But I don't know. I feel like the series kind of really started blowing up with those games for the Game Boy. So I know all mine were old staples, but like I truly think that's what makes Nintendo's those older gems, you know?
There you go.
That makes sense. Well, Carson, I'll step in and let you have the final word then.
Amen.
So my list, I'm glad you included a Pokemon because mine's got 2. But number 3 is dog.
What?
From
What?
Duck Hunt. He doesn't have a name. They never call him anything, so people just call him Dog.
So, funny story about Duck Hunt is when I used to play it on my dad's Nintendo, I would just hold the gun up to this TV screen, and whenever
Stop.
Duck would come out, I would just move it and just kill it, and no matter what, it would die just because my blaster was right up to the screen.
So you shot 100%.
Oh yeah, I was cracked at Duck
You're a
Hunt.
marksman.
I mean, looking back, I don't see how it was fun at all, but
Because when you're that old, everything is fun, other than
it's
anything someone wants
Literally.
you to do.
Literally everything. If I'm told to do something, I didn't want to do it. But I would literally do anything.
Yeah, I kind of still feel that way, but
guys, I want to change my number 1 answer. I want to change my 3.
Do it, Bryce.
Unnamed character from Contra.
Stop.
The main character. I'm obsessed with Contra. It's what the
Mobile?
frick? That's my favorite Nintendo game.
It's on mobile. No.
Okay. Well, it's still my favorite Nintendo game.
Even better.
Have you played it yet?
No, because I have it on my PS5.
Oh. Me too, but I don't. But I could.
Oh, trust me, I do, and I play it every once in a while.
Gungeon.
All right, sorry.
You're good. Well, I don't have a 2 because I have a 1A, 1B.
Stop.
And it's because I can't decide, and I've been struggling with this for probably like 15 years. Cyndaquil or Totodile. I can't decide.
Stop. There is no right answer.
They're both
Mudkip.
awesome. I mean, Mudkip is very cool too. But Cyndaquil and Totodile, they're just perfect.
Fair
and
enough.
I can't decide. So that leaves
So there we go. Well, I'll probably say number 3. I don't know if this is cheating or not because it's not technically. Okay, it's from the Pokemon anime.
Counts.
And it's May. And there's no reason why. I'm not saying why.
Okay.
So number 2. Number 2, I have to put the King of the Goombas, Browser.
Browser, the king of the Goombas, baby.
Scariest turtle of all time.
Literally.
And he's unbeatable in Mario Kart. Literally unbeatable. Also, who in the world decided it'd be a good idea to make character weight matter in Mario Kart? Because I hate them.
Me too. At
I
number
didn't even
1,
know that
Daniel
existed.
from the Pokemon movie.
Shut up. And number 1 is our favorite plumber,
Luigi.
Waluigi.
Ooh.
Dude, something about seeing Waluigi on that goofy little bike
It's
just
so funny.
makes me laugh every time.
But when they put him in Smash is the big question of the
But I
day.
also care nothing about him like whatsoever. So he's just number 1 because it's hilarious. And that means I have the final word.
True. Did any of us play the Zelda games by chance? Like, have any of us played them?
Like
I
Zelda
played
from Zelda.
I played Zelda 2.
I want to play the most recent one, but I
Yeah.
haven't gotten to it.
I was
think
gonna say I've never played them, so
I think it's called Zelda 2 Link, which
get it
makes no
because
sense. But it was on a gold cartridge for my Nintendo. That's the only one I've ever played.
I've always called Link Zelda, just because I think it's funny, and people get so pissed.
people do get so offended.
Like, dude, that's Link. Shut up. It's short for Abraham Lincoln.
True.
Shut up.
The Vampire Hunter.
Or Lincoln Log.
Like, dude, you forgot about
Lincoln Park.
Howard?
I think you forgot about Howard.
Or Haywood. All right. To our last paper of the series. This or that. Give me this or that. Am I the one laying it out?
Yep.
Okay. So the Lakers are going to be good again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kawhi's not going back to the Clippers, but he's going back. So you got 15 teams in the West. Are y'all taking the 2 in LA or the other 13?
Well, I'm going to go
On the
first because my answer is probably super obvious. And it's not it's not one of the LA teams. It's the LA team. Obviously, the Lakers are coming out of the West. There's no shot if everybody's healthy that they don't win. Same with you still can't convince me that if everybody was healthy, they wouldn't have won this past year. So,
I mean, I don't disagree whatsoever. But then again, everyone's a year older.
yeah, but also a year older, but plus Russell Westbrook easily counterbalances that and some. So
That's true. And minus Kuzma, which is the greatest part.
and even more adds to my argument. So I don't really think I have to explain much more. Y'all know my stance on.
No, I don't disagree with you at all.
Y'all know my stance on LeBron in general, and then just adding AD and Russell Westbrook and all the free agents
Trae
they've got
Young.
who are proven winners means they're winning.
Trae Young and Jason Tatum, guys like
Trae
that.
Young and Sean White.
Oh,
And Dana White.
Oh, and
No,
they're
he's
signing
like-
Messi too, apparently.
that's
So
crazy.
True.
seems like every team's looking into signing Messi.
And then they're gonna sign that track runner from the U.S. that's winning all the golds. What's her name?
Well,
Sydney
well,
McLaughlin.
stop.
She is beautiful.
This conversation has to stop.
She is beautiful.
Yeah, no kidding. And then some.
I'm in love with her.
No, you already have one of them,
I do.
which is the coolest thing of all time. But we're not talking about it. We're not going to talk about how great Bryce's life is and how many celebrities he just knows.
Working 9 to 5 every day. And I'm poor.
9 to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a celebrity called you cute once, so
It's in writing too.
there you go.
Somewhere.
Please find it and tag her in on Instagram or something.
Okay. Be hilarious.
It would be so funny, and she would definitely respond and come to you and take a picture.
True.
Because that's what athletes do on Instagram.
She'll send me merch.
Yep. All right, Austin.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I agree with Bryce.
With the Lakers or both?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the Lakers.
Fair.
I don't think the Clippers. Yeah, I don't think the Clippers can get better with what's left in play in terms of free agents and stuff. And they weren't good enough to do it last year, so why should we trust that they're good enough to do it this year? When some of their competition has gotten better, aka the Lakers got better. So, and like you said, they got rid of Kuzma, and it's like, I'm gonna use an analogy here. It's like when you trim away the fat on a steak. It just makes it better.
Why does the fat have so much taste?
I know it does.
All right. Can I ask a trivia question to wrap everything up?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little POV first.
Okay, what does that mean?
Person of viewership.
You're laying in your bed. You've fallen asleep. You're 9 years old. You fell asleep watching Nickelodeon. You wake up at 2 a.m. What show is on?
Full House.
Ball by bit, beautiful bottle. You just see him jumping up on the trampoline with all their faces
Yep.
coming in view. I promise I've never actually seen a second of George
Nope.
Lopez.
Neither have I, but every single
But I
time.
just remember his face coming up on the screen, him smiling really big.
Yep. For some reason, every time you woke up, that exact intro was playing every single time you woke up.
Yep. All right,
Now that
Austin,
you
now tell
mention
us the
it,
right answer.
Full House was the one that first came to mind first, but that's also true.
No, that also went off at like 11:30 every night.
Well, maybe I woke up at 11:30 every night then.
They wanted people to actually watch Full House.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was a show though.
Boop doop boop 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 boo doo doo doo
Every
doo.
time without fail.
Literally,
I mean, there was one time I
it was
woke
awesome.
up in the middle of the night and I was
Oh.
at my grandparents' house. And my grandpa was watching a movie, and Santa Claus was murdering everyone.
That sounds awesome.
I don't know where that came from, but
He literally went
I
into
don't know where
people's
that came from.
houses and stole
That's a segue.
their knives and new tools that they had gotten for Christmas, and then went around the town murdering everyone with their new Christmas
Sounds
presents.
awful. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I was like 9. I was scarred.
That sounds like the plot to Friday.
oh my gosh. Happy birthday, CJ Spiller.
Stop.
Whoa.
Fred Jackson and CJ Spiller.
And also happy birthday to Joba.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joba. Happy birthday, CJ Spiller. And
I
guys,
love CJ Spiller.
thank you so much. Was he number 25?
CJ Spiller, I think he was 28.
No, he was 20. I thought he was 22. 28 does sound right, though.
Well, anyway, regardless of what number CJ Spiller was, guys, thank you so much for watching our Barry Bonds episode of was he 25?
That's a Carson question.
I don't know why my mind is. We're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching our Barry Bonds episode, listening to our Barry Bonds episode of Unqualified Sports Talk, episode 25, Barry Bonds edition. And we'll be back next week again. You already know how it is. Episode 26. I already can't think of an athlete that's 26, but happy birthday, CJ Spiller. Happy
Saquon.
birthday, Joba. Happy birthday, Saquon. See you next week.